Hey guys, welcome back to Main Aquaria. So me and Aussie Aquariums and another friend are here at Reefapalooza, New York. We're gonna head on in and get to our table. So if you guys haven't been here, this is one of the biggest reef swaps out there and one of my favorites. So we're gonna take a trip in, we're gonna find our table, and we're gonna see how all the corals are doing. A little later on, we will walk around and check out all the vendors. A lot of nice banners. And right as you walk in the door, Reef Nutrition is set up. A bunch of vendors that way. And there's Rose all the way down. Marker Rocks is here. I mean, this is a big expo. It's pretty awesome. Julian Sprung is set up right there. Saltwater aquarium down there. Bunch of books. There's Aussie Aquariums. So we're still setting up. Our booth's all set up right now, but a lot of the vendors either got here late yesterday or they are getting here this morning. Rhino's Reef's almost all set up. He's got some great products. So we're going down the first aisle right here. How's it going? What's that? Oh yeah. I'll be back around. There's gonna be corals as far as the eye can see here. They get a little kid zone. And we'll slow down here a little bit later and do another walk around, but everybody's still setting up. You get the raffle tables over here. So we're just gonna kind of do a little zigzag through here. This is our friend Glenn's table, and he brought some incredible stuff. Polo Reef's here. There's some cool stuff here. All 3D printed stuff. Fritz has got a big booth. saltwateraquarium.com has got a big booth. Again, everybody's still getting set up, so. Julian Sprung has got a really nice booth. See, he's got some mangroves over there, so that's cool. That's a nice tank. Pretty basic, but pretty cool, actually.
No, you're fine, dude. You have to.
There's even some freshwater fish there this year. is a TRS corals. That's kind of cool. Worldwide Corals has got a nice booth. Brightwell. I have definitely become a good fan of Brightwell Aquatics. There's some cool little things in this setup. All these different rock creations. That's pretty neat. This is like a whole setup right here. Open door sump so you can see the sump. I mean, that is awesome. That's a nice sump. Those are neat. This place has got all kinds of t-shirts. Oh, nice. Milwaukee Instruments. Coral View's got a big booth. Kobe's Corals, he's got some nice stuff. Oh, here we go. Look at that red carpet anemone.
Terry's here.
All right, I'm getting lost here. This place is huge. Oh, purple sea whips. Oh man, there's so much cool stuff. So if you guys have never been to a Reefapalooza, you're missing out. Look at the rock flower anemones. Sea stars. Marker rocks. Pretty nice stuff. Reef nutrition. Red Sea's got a setup. Dr. Tim's has got a booth. CJ's got a nice booth. Jason Fox is set up over there. Some seahorses. That's where everybody unloads. Reef creations here. And this is the last aisle. Look at this weird guy down here. That's Aussie Aquariums himself walking away from us. Oh, check this out. How goes it?
What's up, bro? How are you?
Doing okay.
Just got some good stuff.
We did. Sold most of it.
Already?
Yeah. Every one of the Zillas is gone. Yep, every one of them. You had like 10 or 12. So, every year. It was cool to see the hydros all set up. Definitely a neat looking system. The Ecotech or Aperture booth was pretty cool this year. Last year they had a lot bigger tanks. This year it was all nanos, but that didn't disappoint from the overall booth. Every tank was full, well aquascaped, and looked amazing. Siche had a pretty cool booth too. They always keep this tank with these little floating beads in there to show off the amount of flow that their wave makers can make. It's definitely a good visual effect. This was a super nice bright yellow bubble tip. Here we are over at Randy's booth, Reef Creation. He never disappoints. I literally used to drive all the way from Maine out to Buffalo, New York just to see his shop. I feel like one coral that couldn't go unnoticed this trip was the amount of Holy Grail torches. It was almost like every other vendor had them, and I'm not complaining because they're awesome. There's such a crazy assortment of rock flower anemones here. Marco Rocks had a great booth this year. They had a ton of huge slabs of Reef Saver rock. One of these days I'm really going to try this stuff in my own system. I've been using a lot more of their Marco Rocks mortar too, the stuff in the buckets right there. I was a little disappointed on the quantity when I first started using it, but the quality of the product is really great. This is my friend Dan Connor's booth. He always has some amazing corals. Never disappoints. It was really nice this year to see Corals Unlimited have a booth at Reefapalooza New York. He seriously brought some amazing corals. Surprisingly enough, I recognize a few of them from my own system, which is really cool. I was super surprised to see the size of this Space Invader Pictinia. You really don't see them that big anymore. Most people just chop them right up. It definitely seemed like there wasn't as many of the big meat corals this trip, or the big solid brain corals, or there was a lot more frags and a lot more variety. A lot of the time with a show like this, there's just so many corals that oftentimes you get lost and you forget where certain things are, and there's almost too much to try and take pictures of or video of. But I hope overall in this walkthrough I was able to showcase some of the amazing corals that were here. There's just so much. I can't recommend coming out to these shows enough.
Get some iridescence on the radions in my tank. No, it doesn't get super. Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
This was definitely one of the nicest sunburst bubble tips I've seen at the show so far. Anyway guys, this has been one heck of a weekend. There have been so many crazy corals to see, so many awesome people to meet. It's always a good time to come out to these shows, especially these Reefapaloozas, and meet up with friends that you don't often get to see because they're halfway across the country. Anyway, this trip I was able to bring home a few really nice pieces of coral for my own system. I'm so happy about that. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Reefapalooza never disappoints. If you get the opportunity in the future, I would definitely recommend making it out there and checking out all the amazing corals and vendors. While you're at it, please give this video a like and subscribe if you don't mind. It definitely helps the channel, and I definitely look forward to making some more videos like this in the future. Hope you guys are having a great day and happy reefing.